Morning everyone. Right, I get asked an awful lot about stick pins and people are asking, how do you know what to put together, how do you know what looks good, which should come first? And there's no set way on how to do them, none whatsoever. Just have a look at what you have, like your beads. I'm going to get these, they're going to go all over. And your pins. I mean, I've got these were gifted to me, and they're little tiny silver heads, but you can get them with the larger pearl on the end. Pearls can be coloured. If you've got Copic markers, you can colour them with that, with those, but there's no set way on how to put a stick pin together, apart from, if you're like me, I do like the bigger bead generally at the bottom. I just think it sets them off really nice, but it is completely up to you how you put a stick pin together. So today what I'm going to show you is I have just go through your beads and see what you've got. Try and, if you want to make them a little bit special, try and find some little fancy beads. These are about a centimetre wide, and they're just tiny crystals on a bead. So I've got those, and they're in my favourite colour, purple of course. And then these are like an off pink peach, two sizes. This one's a 12mm and this one's a 10mm. I think I've got that right. Now that might be more actually, let me just check for you. Sorry, that's the 12mm, and it might be the 15mm then. It is. Yeah. And I do like them. I mean, you could just put the two on and have a stick pin, but because your pins, these are about 3 inches long, I like to do it at least halfway down, and you do not need to put anything at the bottom. You don't need to, but you can if you want to. So on top of those, I've also chosen some of these. Now, I break up a lot of jewellery, as you know, I get it from the car boots, and you can often find these roundels, and they're brilliant, absolutely brilliant. They cost a fortune. Don't do that. Go buy some cheap jewellery that's got some on and break it up. You can buy them, like bracelets that usually have 6 or 7 on a bracelet. And that's what I do. And I just put them together in my little box. And I end up with a really good collection. Different sizes, different colours and whatever. So I've managed to find 12 of the same. They came off a necklace and bracelet set. And right now I'm going to show you. Just take your pin. I'm going to put the big bead on first. You can put tiny beads on, you can do whatever you like, and they're so easy to do. Pop on the roundel, pop on the smallest bead, another roundel, and they are really shiny, look very posh, elegant, and I love everything elegant, as you know. So use your heat gun, your glue gun, pop the glue on the metal first, because when you put hot glue onto metal, it instantly dries, and you'd think, oh well, so why put it on there first? I do it because you'll get used to it as you go along. You get used to how much you need. Now I've put that on there, and I don't need to put any more on, and I don't need to take any off. There's none come out. It's gone on perfect, but that's because I'm used to doing it. But they look really pretty, like that. You don't need a lot of glue, but you need enough, and you will get used to it as you do them. Everybody will get used to how you gauge it yourself eventually, and you'll start off and you'll be, oh, I don't know if I'm doing it right, and have I got enough on? But give it a couple of weeks and you'll be a master at them. They're not hard to do. Sorry, I nearly lost my place what I was doing then. They're not hard to make at all. I sometimes spin them around, make sure the glue's on all of it. Beautiful. But like I said, these are for a project I'm doing, which I will be filming shortly. So let's have a look. Now I am expecting a parcel in from Tresor Deluxe. Not only have I made an order, but obviously Lucy sends me some bits and pieces to share with you. I do have a wide audience, So, oops. Now I've dropped that on the floor and I'm not going to pick it up. I'll do it after. Yeah, I have quite a big audience. We're now touching 32,000 or maybe more viewers, which I'm absolutely thrilled at. I really am. It's been a good ride. Enjoyed it. We've had our ups and downs, as you all know, or those that know me. And it's been great. Loved it. I don't think I'd swap any of it for anything else. Enjoyed it all. It's all been an experience. I might as well pick that one up, hadn't I? Because knowing me, I'll forget about it and stand on it. Yeah, I don't think I'd change any of it. It's been a really good experience. Now, for the last one. So, I want you to keep coming along, dropping by, say hello, make your comments. It is nice when I do receive comments and requests because, oh sorry, what am I doing? See, I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. But you're all used to that by now, aren't you? Come on. Ah, last one there. If you have any requests, then, you know, share them. Let's tell me. Might just have overdone that one. No, it's fine. Yeah, let me know if you've got any requests, and I'm more than willing to share and help and show whatever. So there you go, 6 gorgeous. One's got a stone out, but I'll put a stone back in that. 6 gorgeous stick pins. So I'm just gonna turn them around for you, just so you can see them. Very elegant. You do not need to overdo them. Now, I know that you can put flowers on them and leaves on, and they're fantastic. Amanda Charlesworth, she's one of the ladies that, well, she's a friend, obviously, but she does do stick pins using flowers and leaves and all that sort of thing, and she does them absolutely beautiful, and I do have the honour of owning several. So, she spends a lot of time, she really does love doing her stick pins, but for me, although I do them like that, and there's, I mean, you can do them with cameos and that. I've got tutorials on how to do them with cameos, and basically what, sorry, I was just going to show you those. And basically what you do with a cameo is you double back your cameo on your pin, and then you put your pearls underneath, and you can put lace around the cameo in between the 2 cameos. You can do all sorts. I've got hundreds of videos out. There's over 3,000 videos on how to do lots of different things. So have a go, play around. I find the best thing is to play. Now I'm just going to show you some of my pins. They're not all mine. A lot of people send me things, you know, and don't ask me to remember. I'm just going to show you what some of them are like. Now, see, the name's just gone like that. But look, this is a bead. It's a bead within a bead. So you can get those sort of things and do that. There's a beautiful crystal, heart-shaped crystal. And it's got flowers on in front. So you see, and they're the pearly tops. You know, so you can see, look, huge. And now I do like that. But my own preference is to reverse it. But that does look pretty. You can get them, you know, adding buttons. These are buttons. And then you can hang charms from them. I'm trying to pick some. Here's one with a beautiful rosy glass bead. And somebody's put a ribbon on there. A lot of these are what people have made me. Again, a heart-shaped bead. Absolutely stunning. Using different bead caps to hold them all together. Adding the flowers in. I mean, they are stunning. How's that one? Look at that. Nice. And I keep all mine close by, because if I do a project and I need one, I will use them. Excuse me. Little diamante flowers, pearly flowers on the beads. They're gorgeous. Just lovely. That would be more mythical for me. And this one, look, Elvis Presley on a charm. Brilliant. All tiny beads. You don't have to use different size beads. You just completely do what you like. See? I also like the angel one. I don't have one here at the moment. The angel one is like a bead cap on top of a bead, and then you put the wings, and then you put the big pearly body like a teardrop, and they're like angel wings, like little angels, and they're absolutely stunning. Stunning. This one was one I was experimenting with. Take the bead cap, chop it down, open it up, put obviously the pearls in on the stick, and then add a bling in there. So now I can add what I want to that to make that an elegant one. So like I say, they're just different. Lots and lots of them. Great way to use up your oddments as well. They don't all have to match. Tiny ones, really delicate ones. And I covered myself, my little pot. Yeah, covered my little pot, putting sponge in it, covered it over, made myself a little fancy thing, and all mine sit in here, and I absolutely loved them. And I've got, with what people make me, a nice array, besides the needles that I have to keep separate. Just make sure I've got all my needles together. I've got a nice selection if I need the odd one here and there. And by the way, these two are actually genuine stick pins. They are vintage, and they already have the pearl on top. So they're ready to make up. So when I come to doing a vintage project, I have those ready as well. And you can pick stick pins up at car boots. Sometimes be careful. They are expensive if you're buying the vintage ones. I buy a lot of vintage. But I barter like hell with them and then sell them on, so that people get a chance to have them really cheap. I know, if they heard me saying that, they wouldn't sell me them at all. But there you go. Fantastic stick pins, and not hard to do at all. Very elegant. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye for now.